I have worked in the field of electronics for more than 4 decades. I have done research, I've been teaching, I've guided graduate students' research, and oftentimes when we look at knowledge that is beneficial to us, we always look for things that are beneficial in the short run. For example, if I have a particular skill and that skill or knowledge that I have, if it is useful to society, obviously I'm going to get rewarded for that. And the shorter the duration of that knowledge, that is the validity of that knowledge, the shorter it is, the strange phenomenon in the world is that the more you're rewarded money-wise. And the reason for that is there are things such as your cell phone, for example. There are companies that want to keep selling that. And because they want to sell that, they want to keep adding little things. So if you can help them make money, they'll pay you more money. So our focus becomes very, very much on those things that will give us immediate gratification. Because with that money that I get, I can go do other things. But even those things that I can buy with money are all very short term in duration. So we have this concept in engineering called time constant. So the question is, what is the time constant? What is the validity of something? In my own field, in electronics, the validity is only about 3 years. So anything I know today, 3 years from now, half of that is not even valid anymore because technology keeps changing. But when we look at our own lives, if we want to make sure that if my not just gratification, but my inner well-being, if it has to be long-term, then I have to look at those things that has longer time constant. So I need to look at things that were true 100 years ago, it will be true 100 years from now. Hopefully I can even look at things that were true 10,000 years ago, and it will be true 10,000 years from now. And in the Indian subcontinent, as they call it, in this region of the world, people focused on that. They really focused on that and said that, what is it that is constant? What is it that was always true? Will always be true in the future? It is true not just for me, but it is true for every single person in the universe. And that is what we refer to as Sanatana Dharma. It's Sanatana because it is constant. Now the thing is that in my own life, it is not enough for me to get only those things that are very, very short duration, because my life may span hopefully 100 years. So if that is the case, then I want something that will give me happiness and bliss for something more than 10 minutes or 1 day or 6 months or 1 year. So it's very important for us that as we pursue these things that are very short term, side by side, we also need to pursue these things that are long term in nature. And that is the only reason for us to pay some serious attention to this knowledge base that we have that spans centuries, it spans thousands of years, and it spans tens of thousands of years. And for us to just ignore that and not even pay any attention to that will obviously result in those things that are going to be harmful for us, make us unhappy, and create negative things in our lives on those things that are longer term in nature.